In the course of the providence of restoration through indemnity of love, since we have original fallen natures, we will be fulfilled to be restored to God's world once again. Then, how do we restore the original fallen natures? Number 1. Is we cannot stand in the same position as God. We cannot stand in the same position as God. Cannot stand. We have such an original fallen nature, right? Number 2, if we leave our own position, we have removed such an original nature, such a providence has been fulfilled. Number 3, this original fallen nature was strongly rooted in mankind. It is reverse dominion. Reverse dominion. Reverse dominion. And 4, multiplication of sins. And 4, multiplication of sins. Multiplication of sins. And 3 is reverse dominion. Reverse dominion. And 2 is to leave one's position. Leave. We have removed this original fallen nature. 1, we cannot stand in the same position as God. The true Father resolved these original fallen natures. We have removed the one of them, not to stand in the same position as God. It was the Israelites that had removed this. The Israelites. This is the Israelites. The Israelites have restored the original fallen nature, not to stand in the same position as God, for 4,000 years. That is, they have practiced as God said to them. If God said, do this, attack Jericho, go to Egypt, then they said, yes, yes, yes. They did as God said. And that is the Israelites. This central religion has walked. And central religion in that way. They have walked to remove such original fallen natures. Central religions have walked to the top at a stretch. And the Israelites, 4,000 years, they followed what God said through doing as God said. What have they fulfilled? They restored the love of children. This is the Israelites. They restored love of children. Who came down to the Israelites? Here, Jesus came. Jesus Christ came down to them. Well, Jesus came. However, they did not accept Jesus Christ. Not the Unification Church. Well, the Israelites. Next, they did not accept Jesus. Instead of Jesus being accepted by the Israelites, it is Christianity which fulfilled the providence to leave one's own position this time. Christianity. Christianity. What have they done? Leave our own position. What did they restore? They restored the love of brothers and sisters. They restored the love of brothers and sisters. It is great, isn't it? Do you understand? And this time here, they restored the love of brothers and sisters. Then the Lord of the Second Coming came. The Lord of the Second Coming came. In Christianity, 2,000 years. The Lord of the Second Coming came. The Lord of the Second Coming came. It is the Unification Church which walked together with the Lord of the Second Advent. This is the Unification Church. The Unification Church. Then, what did the Unification Church do? The Unification Church gave a lot of members blessings. The Unification Church gained the love of husband and wife through blessing. Love of husband and wife. We restored love of husband and wife. Well, the Lord of the Second Advent gave a lot of people blessing. However, the Lord of the Second Coming, well, the Lord of the Second Coming, the Lord of the Second Coming gave us blessings. He gave us a conditional blessing, Therefore, he gave blessings. And what was the conditional blessing? This was the blessing that restored the elder son's birthright. This means the true father restored to the blessed families the eldest son's birthright. It is the restoration of the eldest son's birthright, isn't it? He restored the eldest son's birthright. He fulfilled the restoration of the eldest son's birthright. And what the word was, the divine principle. It is the divine principle, isn't it? It was fulfilled through the divine principle. This is God's love. This is God's love. With the divine principle, through conditional blessing, the eldest son's birthright has been fulfilled. And Jesus gave us baptism. Next, the Unification Church, with love of husband and wife being fulfilled, and next the Holy Spirit came, under the realm of victory of the love of husband and wife. It is the Holy Spirit, isn't it? The Holy Spirit. Well, the Holy Spirit, for what did it come? The Holy Spirit came down on earth to give true blessings to us. True blessing, true blessing, true blessing. What is true blessing? This is the word of the parents. The Holy Spirit is the word of the parents. The word of the parents. Therefore, this is a restoration of the parents' right. Restoration of parents' right. Therefore, through the word, the restoration of parents' right was going to be fulfilled. The divine principle was the restoration of the eldest son's birthright. The word of the restoration of parents' right is the truth. Through the truth, it's the truth of the cosmic truth, isn't it? Through the truth, this is the word of true love. It's true love. Through the word of true love. Through the word of true love. Well, the Unification Church could not accept it. Then, next, Providence. Father could not help establishing it as the fourth Israel. This is the Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation, isn't it? The Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation. The Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation. It's 7 years Providence, isn't it? The Providence for 7 years has been fulfilled. And it is written 10 years, but actually it means 7 years. And finally came here, Jesus, the Lord of the Second Coming, the Holy Spirit, and at last the cosmos has been waiting and waiting for the King of all kings established. It is the purpose of religion to perfect man, create a perfect man. And what is the King of all kings going to do? The King of all kings will give us perfected blessing. This is for perfected blessing. Perfected blessing. Perfected blessing is restoration of the eldest son's birthright, restoration of parents' right, and restoration of kingship. Restoration of kingship. In the Unification Church, the Father had the enthronement ceremony for the King of all kings, while God the True Father and Senyu Ryuka-sama, all together in the realm of the 3 generations, then the King of all king appears. And the word is the Holy Tenet, isn't it? The Holy Tenet. The Holy Tenet. The Holy Tenet is perfection of the Word. Word. The perfection of the Word. Well, here, Cosmic God, we have waited and waited, can be worked. The Cosmic God. The Cosmic God will work. This is good news. Good news. By this, the kingdom of heaven is accomplished at last. What did the Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation do? We did the love of parents, didn't we? With that, we can fulfill the 4 great realms of God's heart, such as love of children, love of brothers and sisters, love of husband and wife, and love of parents, and it becomes perfection of the 4 great realms of God's heart, isn't it? The realm of God's heart. The 4 great realms of God's heart is, in other words, this is God's heart. God's heart, the realm of God's heart. And, well, the 4 great realms of God's heart and the 3 great kingship is, this is the 3 great kingship means the parents' love, doesn't it? The 3 great kingship. It is the 3 great kingship and the 4 great realms of God's heart, isn't it? We say that both are completed, the 4 great realms of God's heart. And then come the realms of the royal family. The reason of the realm of the royal family will be complete. Well, the 4 great realms of God's heart and the 3 great kingship, and the 4 great realms of God's heart and the realms of the royal family. To the last, we enter the realm of the royal family. Well, the family pledge is, my family says filial piety in our family, which means love of children. This is filial piety in our family. Filial piety in our family. And filial piety in our family, isn't it? Then it is patriotism in our nation, the patriotism in our family, isn't it? the patriotism in our family, and saints in the world. It is the saints in the world, right? The saints. Then finally come the divine sons and daughters in heaven and earth. These are written in the Cosmic Family Pledge, right? It is written in the Family Pledge, we will pledge to complete the way of divine sons and daughters in heaven and earth. In the sense, the Israelites used to show filial piety to God in family matters. Christianity established patriotism in the nation. Therefore, they bore witness to mankind. They established patriotism. They did not leave their own position. Do you understand? They did not stand in the same position as God in place of fallen Adam and Eve. The Israelites restored the love of children for 4,000 years, and now they restored the love of children. How did they win? They perfected the dutiful way of filial piety in the family, didn't they? Do you understand? And then they did not leave their own position. Christians had loved brothers and sisters, even though they killed brothers and sisters. They established patriotism in the nation. And the Unification Church restored, lastly, the husband and wife, and they stood on the position of saints in the world. They became one with couples. And the Cosmic True United Kingdom Federation restored the love of parents. And they will perfect the dutiful way of divine sons and daughters in heaven and earth, which includes freedom, peace, unity, and happiness. Freedom. First, they restored freedom. And wellness, love of brothers and sisters, is freedom and peace. And after peace, unity comes. The Unification Church is unity. The unity of husband and wife unity. And it includes freedom and peace and unity. And the last is happiness. They restored happiness. These things are written in the Family Pledge, aren't they? They restored happiness. They perfected filial piety in the family, patriotism in the nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and earth. And then they restored freedom, peace, unity, and happiness. Well, the Israelites restored through absolute faith. Absolute faith. Absolute faith. They did as God said and established absolute faith. And Christians restored absolute love, and Jesus' love. They have loved brothers and sisters with absolute love. They have loved mankind with absolute love. And in the Unification Church, they restored absolute obedience. Well, absolute obedience. Well, they have obeyed. They have obeyed. And to the last, they intended to establish the kingdom of heaven in the ideal oneness of God and man in love. Ideal oneness of God and man in love. Ideal oneness of God and man in love. It is to establish the kingdom of heaven. This is absolute. This thing is absolute. Unique. Love is unique, right? And unchanging. And unity. Unchanging, unity, and eternity. We restored eternity. We restored eternity. Absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal world. In this way, all these things are going to be prepared. And finally, we will become the Cosmic Holy Tenet True Kingdom. Therefore, the Cosmic Holy Tenet True Kingdom is... Well, the Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation, Cosmic Holy Tenet True Kingdom is the completion of such central religions as the Cosmic United True Kingdom Federation, the Unification Church, Christianity, and the Israelites. the completion of such central religions, they all wanted to establish the world of true love. And through the central religions, God has fulfilled the providence, so that God may establish such a world. Well then, at last we will enter the realm of the royal family and establish the cosmic holy Tenet true kingdom. And we reach perfection. The family pledge says that we should perfect the dutiful way of filial piety in the family, patriotism in the nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in the cosmos, that we should perfect. It is a world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness. We should establish absolute faith, absolute love, absolute obedience. Well, we should establish the kingdom of heaven of ideal oneness of God and man in love. It is said that is an ideal, absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal world. It is said.